This is a Noco GB150. The problem in this one is not charging. It shows like it's a charging, but it's not. These two pins, the negative side, are connected together. These two pins, the positive side, are connected together. And the total of the battery is 12 volt. So between the two pins and the third pin, we should be having one cell with a 4 volt. So between the third and the fourth pin is a 3.9, so that's okay. And the fourth cell is 4 volt. So we have 4 volt, 3.9, 4 volt. The medium cell is a little bit less, like 0.1 volt less than the other ones, but that's okay. The device still can work fine. The only problem this device might have with this different range of the voltage is the always gonna be the 100% is gonna be flashing, like no matter how long you put the charge on it. Usually within 24 hours you need to have like 100% solid green here, but because this voltage here a little bit different, this charging ICs detect that different, and always this green light is going to be flashing. So the device may go up to, like, the first one 4.2, the second one it will be 4.1, and the third one it will be 4.2. That's when the device like completely reach the maximum charge. That time the chip is gonna stop sending the voltage to the cells, but at the same time it's still gonna detect the device as still need to charge. So it's gonna detect one cell has reached the maximum, the other cell doesn't reach that maximum yet. It will cut the voltage, but you're always going to have this green light flashing. That doesn't affect how the device work. It just, like, if you have the amp meter, you will see at the first you will see the amps, like maybe 5 volt 1.7 amp, but after the one cell reach the maximum, the chip is going to cut the voltage. You are going to have a 0 amp in the charging. The battery voltage tested okay. It's not that big a range. No battery, like the cells is not very low. And let's plug it to the charge and see what it's doing. So we plug it to the charge. You can see 100% is flashing. You can, over there it said 1.4 amp. But let me unplug it and plug it back. So you can see the green light is flashing, like it's charged. But here in the amp meter, it shows 0 amp, the first one here. But if we unplug it and keep like plugging it back, still 0. Let's try. Keep unplugging and plugging it back, it may start charging. Yeah, now like it's 1.4. That's not a charging port, because it do the same thing when I plug the 5 volt direct to this point. I have the same thing, sometimes charge, sometimes not. So the charging circuit in this device, we have 5 volt coming here. It's go to this booster. Then this booster with this diode, this coil and this diode, it's getting up to 12 or whatever, 12 volt, over 12 volt. It's sent to this MOSFET. So this IC, this charging IC, is controlling these two MOSFETs, like switching them on and off to allow the voltage to go to the battery, which we have right here. So I plug it to the USB, and you can see the green light is over there. Is a 0 amp. So of course we're gonna have 5 volt right here. You can see 5 volt. And 5 volt on the output of this diode. We have 5 volt right here to this diode, and we have, what we have here, 8 volt. The battery voltage is a 12. We have 12 in this point, so it's mean this IC is turning on this MOSFETs. So we have 12, 12, and we have 12 here in this diode. Still not charging, but that's a battery voltage. So when this IC switch on these two MOSFETs, that's allow that voltage to go here. But this is 12.01. Look exactly what is the voltage. 12.01 something, and that is the same voltage, 12.01 something in the battery line. So that's not a charging voltage, that's just a battery voltage. Alright, let's see if we can get it to charge, and we see the different voltage. Okay, now it's charging, is a 1.4. You can see it over there is a 1.4. Okay, let's check now the voltage and the output of this diode. We have 12.13. So that's a charging voltage. And the voltage of the battery is a 12.09. That's a difference. See, that's a charging voltage. That's the battery voltage. That's when the IC is working, or when the charging circuit is working. So what I think it's, we have a problem right here in this charging circuit. We have diode, we have another Zener diode, we have this IC, and we have a coil. This IC here is turning on this these two MOSFETs. I think is doing the job. If we have the voltage here, but we don't have no voltage in this point, yeah, that time this IC is not doing the job. But still there is a chance could be the IC is not working right. Alright, let's go to the diode mode. And we check this diode. 1.0. And if we flip, .4. Look like the diode is good. .8. 0.1. 0.4. 1.0. Alright, let's check this board. See what will the reading we have right here. Oh, that's a 0. Why we have 0 volt right here? 0.1. 2.8. So this diode, it is okay, but here we have something different. We have 0 point something. Let me check that diode and see why is the reading is different. We unplug the battery and we check this diode. This diode is from this one and this diode is from here. Let's keep them away from each other. Okay, so why we have the short here? Yeah, could be the IC is shorted. Okay, here in this one we don't have the short. We just wanna check these diodes. We don't care about the IC yet. So 0.6, and if we flip, open, that's the diode from this one. So this diode, it tested open this way, it tested open that way. That's the diode from this board. So let's try again. Open, open. So yeah, that diode is bad. I'm gonna install this diode and hopefully that's gonna fix the problem. Wait for it to cool down and we check the reading in that diode. Yeah, definitely the first diode was bad. Okay, what we have now, 0.9, and if we flip, 0.4. This reading is like we are reading the IC as well, because this diode is connected to this pin and this side is connected to that pin. So that's why sometimes you need to take the diode and measure it out the board. Alright, let's plug the device. And I'm gonna plug this one. Let's plug the charge. .4 from the first try. Okay, let me unplug it a couple times. Yep, 1.4. So here is zeros. 1.4. Every time I plug the charger, it's go automatically to 1.4. It's not like before I need to unplug it a couple times. Alright, this device is fixed. That's all for this video. Thank you for watching. See you again.